Hello, hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I'm having a good Saturday. I don't know about you guys. Dude, I was recording video and I've got a big window right here. And a bluebird, a mountain bluebird, this Nevada state bird comes flying at it. And I was like, oh God, it's gonna crash into it. It averted at the last second, but it completely threw me off. And I was like, oh my God, I've never seen the mountain bluebird out of the mountains. Like, it's never down here. I was like, oh, what an exciting day. That's got to be a good sign. Anyways, let's talk about what we're going to do today. Yes, no dummy nation today. Let's do an extra long territorial. This will be territorial lobby 2. Let's get this to be 10 to 11. Send that there. Lobby 1. Let's get that there. Go to AM and then 12 PM. And we'll do an hour of open front. Oh, also, I tried out the new War of Dots game. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but when I tried to play it, every time I'm playing it, it's like I'm starting to win, and then I get like low FPS, and then like all my orders are delayed by like 40 seconds, and there's like no way to cycle out troops, no way to do anything, and I'm just completely screwed. And it's just like, I'd love to play the game, but it feels kind of unplayable right now. But any hoozles. Let me get my name in. Account. Log into the good one. Alrighty. What happened behind you? Oh, I just moved rooms. Bills. Say if you haven't been here a while. I moved rooms. I also shaved my beard, which I don't like. I'm immediately growing it out again. I could have missed the on-call. Let's go. All right, let's do Caucasia 17. So let's get in a little skeleton crew game, yeah? Let's get a little skeleton crew game. Oh, it is so cold this morning. It's been doing nothing but snow in here in Reno. It's finally gotten to the point where it's a little bit more realistically drivable. All right, here we go. But it's cold. I might grab some socks after this. All right, here we go. We'll go up here in the Balkans. Best spot for a team if you feel like you can get it, but at the same time, if we don't go here, I think we'll still be fine. Need to probably spread out a little bit. I'm gonna go over here. Actually, good, that guy left. I was about to say I might have opened up a little bit of a vulnerability with the white and the red player, but since they both left, I think I'm gonna squeeze back here a little bit. Okay, player comes in right at the end, right on top of me. So probably a good thing I moved. Hi, Corgs. What's up, Skills? How are you? Been a while. Good to see you. All right, so what's our responsibility here? Well, we probably want to focus in on the white player, even though red's behind us. I think if he's playing, dependent. Just so that we can give support to these guys. They don't have to look back, and we can kind of give them a breath of air to push forward. But if he's not playing, then we're just obviously going to go backwards and fight Poland. I think that's our best play here. So let's get into the infinite growth phase here. Yeah, this guy's definitely not playing, which is great. Let's just go ahead, crush him real quick. There we go. He's gone. And now we're in a pretty strong position. We need to fight this one white bot so that the red player can attack it. And diminish the amount of enemies he can attack. Hi, Corgi. Noticed you playing Australia earlier, 1 to 2 hours ago. I mean, potentially. Probably not, though. I think I finished recording by then. I don't think I played Australia this morning, though. All right. Let's see if we can ape together. Well, do we want to ape together strong? Here, we'll give him a little attack since this guy's fighting everybody. Probably don't want to. since we're already winning by such a good margin, and we, you know what, might as well. If you're going to be in, it's skeleton crew game, so we don't necessarily need to be as aggressive, but I think it's fine. Soft sand I'm in, we'll jump in. Yeah. Wait, it's from 12. What's from 12 to 1? It should be open front. Oh, did I not put it? Is that the issue? Hold on. Ah, exquisite. Good call. Hold on. Get the caps in there. There we go. Okay. So this guy's about to die. We'll jump in here as soon as he's dead. Unfortunately, friendo. Who is that? Nobody on our team. So now we can just launch kind of massive attacks into you before we get ready to donate forward. Just close out that gap. And then Big Bach. Let's give you some money here as we await the 3-minute mark, which we're about to hit. So we might want to save up for red interest before we donate again, depending on how well this guy's going to be able to survive. I mean, hopefully, yeah, Hacker does move backwards. Good call, Hacker. Anything new about it? I don't know, man. I mean, open front, well, since the last time, I mean, the only big change is that Mervs are incremental costs now. So they go up. Here, give you a little bit extra. There we go. There's a full send into Hacker. Which means this guy's dead, which means you can win over here. And how are we looking on other fronts? Hacker could probably use a little bit extra troops. By the way, bud, you got down south. Yep. Support him. Just make sure he lives. Catboy, any chance you could maybe help support the team here a little bit? Just give a little bit of a push against the guy that's right next to you, who is going pretty heavily into our boy. There we go. All right, where's King of Ping? Absolutely controlling the south. Good to hear. Can you... Oh, yeah, we're in a lot of bad positions up north here. I will support you, though, as best we can. Can you jump in over here? And then I got to fight this guy. Close him out. All right, back to support role. Money for you, sir. Corgi, did you look at the leaderboard today? I did not. What's new with it? Yeah, a little bit of money for you. Hello, Corgi. What's up? How are you? India's top 2? Wow, they must have grinded. Yeah, don't tell me to look. Just tell me what it is. Don't give me homework. Just tell me what it is. Thank you to the person who just told me India top 2. Thank you. I don't know how you guys did that, though. I mean, how many people do you actually have in your clan? Or what kind of grind did you do to surpass us? And I think CN was up there, too, a while ago. $18 in a voice chat today. That's all it took? 18 to get to second place? Wow. I mean, that's great mobilization, but I just kind of assumed it'd have to be more. But then again, I don't really know what other clans play with in VCs. Corgi clan fell to 4th? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense when India grinded to second place. All right, GG's, boys. Well done. Good skeleton crew game. Alrighty, what are we at? 9 minutes for the contest. Sounds like a perfect time to start our GeoGrid today. Okay, touches the Sahara Desert flag with a sun or star in it. Morocco. I don't know if Morocco technically does. Algeria for sure does. Tunisia does. I mean, almost all of them do. It's just which do you think is going to be the least guessed? Does Tunisia touch it? It's rare. See, like all of them, it's an easy one to guess, but it's just like which one would be the rarest? Maybe like Burkina Faso if they touch it. Starts and ends with the same letter, flag and star. Or starts at flag with a sun or star. Okay, that one's gonna be tough. It's a little bit tougher. Morocco's out. Algeria is right there. Is rare. Coastline on the Indian Ocean. Let's go with Somalia. With a star. Somalia's rare. Man, I'm getting all the rares. Human index under this. Okay, hold on. Burkina Faso. Doesn't touch. Chad. Chad's rare. Man, I'm really good at getting the rares. I'm really good at getting the rares. All right. Bad human index. Starts and ends with the same letters. Antigua and Barbuda. Does not count. Okay. That one's going to be tough. Let's go here. Let's go Mali. Mali's... I cannot get anything other than a rare. All right. Big country. Starts and ends with the same letters. Yeah, the stands aren't really going to work. None of the stands are. Neither's Mongolia. Myanmar, obviously, no. Dominican Republic of the... No. The Sudans are out. Tanzania's out. South Africa, no. Botswana, no. Peru, no. Argentina? Common. Even worse. Even worse. Coastline on the Indian Ocean. Big country on the Indian Ocean. What about Mozambique? Epic. Okay, something better than a rare. We got one. Oh, it's got a star on it. Would that have worked for anything better? Could have thrown that maybe up here. All right, human index on the Indian Ocean. What about Bangladesh? Rare. Man, cannot get anything other than a rare. All right, bad human index. Starts and ends with the same letter. We gotta think of countries that start with like an A or an N. What are countries that start? Armenia works, but I don't know if they're human index. Let's just guess Armenia. Rare. Frick, man. I got so many rares. American Samoa, South Africa. South Africa surprises me. I assumed their human index would be higher. Morocco. Oh. What did we guess? Chad. Morocco would have been great. Malaysia. Coastline on the Indian Ocean. I forgot about the part they have on mainland Asia. That does count. Dang it. The car. Central African Republic. Oh, okay. Man, did not do well. Also didn't know they counted Western Sahara as a country. Many games do not. It's a little bit unfortunate for us. Alrighty. Let's do our Worldle really quickly. Or start our Worldle. That is Yemen. Can you guess the two neighbors of Yemen? We got Oman. We got Saudi Arabia. What is this? Just... Oh, okay. No. Saudi Arabia. If you really don't know, I guess you can roll the dice. There you go. What's the capital for Yemen? AD... Oh, what was it? Aden. No! What is it? Oh, Sana. No. Did not know that. Can you guess the flag of Yemen? Honestly, not. Probably no. I mean, this? Got it. A traditional Yemeni drink made from coffee husks simmered with ginger and spices, often served instead of plain coffee, is called, I feel like it's kava? Kirscher. In blank, northern Yemen and southern Yemen unified as a single country. That'd be like 1980, 1990. That didn't last very long then. Which landmark is in Yemen? That looks like a landmark. What is that called? The mosque? Yes. How much time do we got? 3 minutes. Plenty of time. What's the national emblem? They love eagles. The Middle East loves eagles. What are the two most spoken languages? We've got Arabic and Mary? Oh, huge. What's the GDP per capita? Probably less than 1,000. Yeah. Especially with the Civil War going on. What is the estimated population? 32 million. Okay, surprisingly big. What currency is used in Yemen? Rial? Not doing that one. Which of these countries has the largest surface area? Somalia definitely does. Depending if you count Somaliland as part of Somalia. Oh, wonderful. And now we wait for contest. Corgi, have you tried Tradil? No, remind me after this game and we'll try it out. How's it going? Zero Winter, good to see you, my friend. Also, Billy, good to see you as well. Oh. Arden, good to see you. Actually, I feel like you're new. Feels like it's been forever. It does feel like it's been forever. I've been very consistent on streaming, and the days I have streamed, you haven't been here. So it has been a while for us. But reunited at last feels so good. Alrighty. What's our contest going to be revealed after these two maps? Got a little bit of time before we figure that one out. Oh. Hold on. I'm going to put on some socks. This is cold. Contest is up. It is the British Isles. We go England, boys. Just put on my sockies. Is the pattern of stream every 3 days on purpose? Not really. I just have a lot to do off stream, unfortunately. Okay. By the way, real quick, how far are we behind? Oh, we can get to third today. Okay. I mean, there was a time where I was regularly the only mod here for 6 months. No, I mean, craft was always there. And there wasn't, I don't think it was 6 months when, like, Luhansk left. Yeah. Hey, Corey, you just joined the stream? Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. All right, England's going to be quite the journey to get. Looks like purple's going to get... we're stream sniping. Okay. Let me show you how it's done, kid. Not like that. Embarrassing. All right, so I'm not gonna be able to get as much land as I typically would. I'm just kind of focusing on survival here. Let's try and push for land. get whatever we can, see if we can help out the team at all. At least we got a trade out of it, so, you know, at the end of the day, it could be worse. We're just immediately getting attacked again. Fantastic news. Yeah, I'll leave that to you, sir. And just kind of pick out the person you guys can fight the most. This is time to get active, so fight that guy. Just find someone that you can fight with a lot of people. Hawk, this is us, bud. You see this guy with 4,000 troops? That's a player. We got to attack it. I mean, guys, come on. 3,000 troops, 4,000 troops. Stop worrying about a bot. If you can take out a player really quickly, take out the player. Prioritize the player. If the player's as weak as the bots, you want to prioritize the player. Get that guy done. Help protect teammates. If you see a teammate getting attacked, give him a counterattack. That's UASD. Yeah, give a counterattack. Don't just watch someone get attacked. There we go. Now we're starting to get some movement. Catboy, that's you. Start overs there. You give some counterattacks. Protect our boys. There we go. That guy's gone. Good job, boys. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Find a target you've got a lot of borders with. If you're anywhere in England, you should find somebody to attack. There should be somebody you are attacking. No one should be standing still. The only people that could be standing still is maybe King of Ping and Bills. Everybody else should find someone to attack. We got to clear up the back lines quickly, and we got to do that by attacking. So everyone, Blue, Simmons, Paladin, Durf, Samach, Elon Musk, Killa, find someone to attack. Find someone to attack. Corey, what map do you think is objectively is the hardest? Probably South America. It's very small. It doesn't lead to a lot of good kind of like border protection. Durf, you got to get involved, bud. You're sitting on the most amount of troops here. Congratulations, you've got that, but now you got to get involved in this as well. Let's go, boys. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Fight. Fight, fight, fight. The entirety of our strength is fighting in the beginning of the game, and you guys are letting it go by not doing it. When we get a full send, that's a good thing. That's a good thing for us. That's the best case scenario. Is we get a player out without having to do any of the efforts. There we go. By the way, do not spawn in Scotland. It doesn't help the team at all. The only thing it does is it makes you a small roadblock, but small enough to the point where like our big champions that are connected cannot do anything. They are blocked by you, so we can't get Scotland. All right, who's over here? It's Blue. Hi, Corgi. What's up, Craft? How are you? Craft, I did horrible on today's GeoGrid. I could not get anything higher than a rare. Like, I knew all the potential answers that I could guess, and I just guessed like the bad ones. Or I guessed them in the wrong slots. I got all like rares. I don't even think I get a single legendary. Today's GeoGrid was tough. I don't think it was tough. It was more of like the answers are easy, so which one do you think is the rarest? And I just guessed poorly. Like, which country like touches the Sahara Desert that has this modifier? I'm like, well, there's a lot. Which one do I think is the rarest? It's like, I guess Tunisia. It's like, nobody's gonna guess Tunisia. Everybody guessed Tunisia. Dang, man. I don't even know if I cracked the top 100. Yeah, I didn't even get it below 100. It was a bad day for me. Could not work it. I got 73, lost a few points to Central African Republic. Yeah, as soon as I saw that one I was really mad about not having guessed. All right, let's do Flagle. Vietnam. It's not Vietnam. It's gonna be like Qatar. It's Canada. I always forget that Canada is a really wide map or flag. That's the shape of Canada. Beautiful, beautiful. What's the emblem of Canada? Well, if I could see beyond, I don't know how I've highlighted everything. There we go. All right. Okay, yeah. What a weird emblem for them. I thought it was just gonna be the maple leaf again. Pick up the flag of the capital city of Canada. Ottawa's that one? No, I can't read. Oh, let me zoom in. I don't know why I'm doing that. No, I don't know Ottawa. All right, Ottawa. Oh, that's an O. Okay. Pick a flag of a country that neighbors it. Greenland. What's the population? 40 million. Okay, and they use the dollar, the Canadian dollar. Easy. Also forgot about American Samoa. Yeah, I forgot about that one too. I did too. Map tap was super easy today. Yeah, I'll have to give map tap a little bit of a try. I think if we started it now, we missed the contest, and I want to make sure to hit it. I got 894 without working a mouse wheel. Why not work the mouse wheel? Dang, man, that's how you get the points. My mouse wheel is busted. Get a new mouse. It's not like they're crazy expensive. Although, oh my gosh, things that are crazy expensive. RAM. Have you seen all of the things being delayed or like put on hiatus because of the increasing cost of RAM? Like the Steam console is like on hiatus. The new PlayStation's delayed. The Switch 2, I think, is increasing their prices or hasn't drastically increases the price. When I had bought like my last thing of RAM, I accidentally bought two because I thought they were priced individually, but they came in a set of two. And I looked up, is like, what's the one I have now? It's like the best investment I've ever made. I bought it when it was like $30. Now it's like $120. Insane. RAM prices are going down soon. Asus has decided to fill the void in the consumer market. I mean, somebody had to, right? Like, sure, somebody like, yeah, you could always sell more to the AI farms, but that's potential bubble. And at the end of the day, Asus's market is gamers or people who use computers who need RAM. So it's just like, are people going to start buying less of their products because like nobody can really afford to buy a PC anymore? That's false. Asus has not announced anything. Ugh, unfortunate news. All right, here we go, boys. Map is Caucasia. We go right side, right side. Who lied to me right there? Billy. Billy's a liar. It was just a rumor. I mean, you got to figure somebody's going to want to fill the market. Because, like, you know, even if they take a little bit of a loss, like, you know, if some companies, you can't just be like, oh, we're just not going to have, we can forego our entire consumer market of all products. Because, like, eventually, like, RAM's going to dry up everything. No one's going to be buying anything new because, like, what's the point of buying anything new if you can't get RAM? You don't get any new customers. It'll take at least 5 years to build a manufacturing unit as big as Samsung. Yeah. I mean, no one's going to be building it as big. Like, prices are going to stay high, but someone's going to want to fill the market eventually. Or you like country balls? No. Never been into it. You know, I don't have any hate towards people who do enjoy it, but I've never gotten it. Never gotten it. I don't hate it. I just don't think it's like funny. It's not my type of humor. All right, good luck, boys. Nor do I really understand country balls beyond like, what is the funny? What's the purpose? What's the thing? How? It's just I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch with the youth on that one. All right, so let's go for Pepe over here. That'll probably be our best target. Oh, get going. See if he does another massive attack here. Yep, there's another big one. Crush him while he's weak. There we go. Yeah, make it easy for us, Pepe. Thank you. And I'm just going to boat in here. Start fighting this guy. Inspire the troops on this front. Let's go, boys. Pew Pew, you got to get this guy, man. I don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, that's like a no-brainer right there. There we go. Good job, good job. Hey, how are you today? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Here, let's get some money out real quick. Someone watched the video today. Yeah. Let's go, boys. Everyone here should be finding someone to attack. Good job, Hawk. He's fighting this guy. Chills, can you jump in here, bud? Good job. A reward for you. Good job. Way to be active, boys. Love to see it. Good job. Good job. Way to crush this sector over here. Blue is going to be our priority. We want to be building up people that can fight blue. But we do need to crush all opposition. Yeah, this is always a problem corner. I always forget I need to go over here myself. Because nobody goes over here and it always ends up being a problem area for us. Go get him, Katniss. Is that a player? Yes. Yeah, good job. Stay in there. Yeah, Corey, by the way, you were 6th yesterday? No, I looked yesterday. We were 3rd. Yeah, so we got to focus on crushing this over here, although that looks pretty under control, so we need to get some aggression forward if we can. Blue, I think that needs to be you. Yeah, Blue's going to be able to do it. Now, watch the border with this guy over here. You only have 2 million troops. You don't want to border this guy. Crush the people in front of you. Don't dive to the easy targets. Yeah. Make sure that you don't get overwhelmed in a position that we can't support you, especially before the 4-minute mark. Oh, there you go. You just did it. I mean, you do have support from Vinland, but this guy just got heavily donated to, so we'll see. We're down in it. You can check main server logs. Buddy, I don't care. Like, being straightforward with you, I don't care. You're check logs. No, I don't care. We're just playing for fun. We were first for over a year. It doesn't first, if we wanted it, we could get it today. All right, good. Elliot, hello. Elliot, Elliot, do you remember being in a 30-minute battle on the World 2? I remember that. Water's trapped? He is trapped, yeah, unless this is him. No. Yeah, he's fully trapped. I saw it was you and sold for second. And you sold for second. I did sell for second, but don't act like you knew it was me, because you were gonna bother. I was like, so to spoil the video a little bit, we were in a 3-way, and like I was fighting this guy, and we were right at each other, like neither of us could get the edge. And then Elliot just kept sneakily attacking me, trying to get back in the game, and I was like, you know what? Tree had been Such a nice guy to me. I'll sell for him. I'll give him second place to take out Elliot. It's like my vengeance. It was 30 minutes, and without your help, I was never going to win it. And I was like, all right, well, then I'm just going to sell for second. I had done like the best job I could of getting to a winning position and hoping that you would be like vengeful against Tree. And the fact that you kept a cool head was like, all right, I'm not going to win. So kudos to you for playing a good game. I knew you were trying to get back into it, and I was like, you know, if I let this go on, this is going to be an hour-long game. Corey going for second? Yeah, I mean, the guy I was like, I went for second with had been like my ally from the beginning. I was like, whatever. I'll take it. Corey, you haven't been here so long. Are you in a new place? Just a different room in that same house. In my house. GG's, boys. Do you do Ramadan? Do I look Muslim to you? Do you think I'm a Muslim faith, my guy? I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I don't even think I've met a single person in my entire life who is Muslim. I'm trying to rack my brain. It's like, I don't think so. I've lived in very predominantly white areas. Middle of the United States. I saw your gold and knew it was you, but decided to treat you like everybody else. Oh, I thought it was on my secret account. Well, thank you for. Gosh. There was like a 4-game stretch where this one guy kept following me in, and I would win the games, but it was like, I probably could have won without this guy's help, but because he kept helping me, I was like, I'm not going to post these. Nothing's worse than when someone follows me and like tries to get into video and tries to be helpful and treats me like, oh, I'm going to help streamer. I'd much rather you treat me like anybody else. Like, if it makes sense for you to attack me, you should do it. And I knew you were going to do that, so it was a great game. Don't get it twisted. Also, Cogmania. For 27 months.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wrong one. GG. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. All right, we got 30 seconds for the contest. Let's lock in, boys. Hello, Art and Belief. How are you doing today? All right, World 2 is going to be the map. We spawn North and South America is our priority. Hopefully we get this done quick enough that we can do a insert map tap very quickly. Also, am I the only gold player? There's gotta be more wealthy people than me, right? I hate how this just gives me away. It's just like, hey, this is me. Cordy, hottest food take? I mean, my tomatoes food take was pretty rough. That tomatoes by themselves are garbage tier. Many people disagreed. I thought that was a pretty unifying take, but oh my gosh. Pretty bad. I'm wealthy? No, you're not. Otherwise, you'd have a yellow name. There's nobody in this game with a yellow name. Don't come at me with a bold-faced lie like that. You silly goose. I'm a gold player? Yeah, Elliot would be a gold player. How do the color names work? Yellow is like if you have enough gold. Oh, red is like if you're an admin, whatever the hell that even means at this point in the day. I don't know what green means. Green's a new one. Green is 1v1s? Oh, okay. Are there any other colors? let's spread out. We don't have a single person to help destroy, although we could load up and fight this guy. So I'm going to do that really quickly. Although I think President over here has got it. Yep, he's got it under control. Good, good, good. Let's start early donating then. Let's get some money out to our boys. Just help them with the advantage. Good job, boys. Way to be active here. This is all but certain. How are we doing on this front? Good. Everybody's attacking. Good, good, good. A little bit extra, a little bit extra. How are we doing in South America? A little bit rougher of a story, but still under control, I would say. Make sure we're staying active, boys, in South America. Everyone should have someone to attack. Like, you got to get down here, Norway. There's no point in not fighting. You got to fight somebody. There we go. Big full send works for us. Kagi, I know you'll get involved and help out crush this guy. There's a full send. Nice. Good job. Good job. Let's try and save the femboy guy. If we can. Good job, Killa. Way to jump in there. How's our Africa presence? Pretty non-existent, but we have a very strong European presence, which is good. Honestly, Europe might be a little bit better, but I don't ever want to tell anyone to go to Europe because, like, if we have... This is like the most amount of players we could have in Europe. And I said like Europe was even a place we would consider. There'd be like 6 people here. They'd all be too small and they all get crushed. It's working well for us in this game. All right, let me try and get a little bit higher in red interest, although I'm not going to be a big troop donator to begin with. Just try and support the boys over here. Gotta win over here, guys. Gotta win over here. Everyone make sure you're staying active. We got to get this done really quickly. This is a problem for us for sure. Is having this guy even landed over here. Corgi P, you have got to work on this. This is the problem with full sending femboys. Now you're a target. Everyone's trying to push towards you. So we got to really prioritize South America for donations. 3 minutes is almost up. I want to see everyone give a donation to South America, unless you're a European player. Get some donations down here. Let's get this under control for ourselves. Get some donations down here, boys. Man, this is the problem of not winning quickly. Is we allow this to happen. It's okay though. This guy's become a bot. We'll recover. We'll recover. We just need to stay patient but stay active. It's just never a good thing to have to work backwards and then work forwards again, to kind of have to repeat the same thing, recapture the same land we already got. Elliot, go back. No. Let him go forward. We need to keep forward progress. That's fine. We can get this, no problem. There's no reason for him to go back because there's nowhere for him to go back to. I mean, he is already working in Africa, so that's the most back he could potentially go. Keep active here, bud. You got to stay. You got to keep going. Don't worry about troop counts. We're going to fill you up. Keep going. Otherwise, we got to donate to this guy. Go south. This is such a problem for us, and I don't know why you're ignoring it, bud. This is a horrible move. You don't need to be here. The south is still a huge problem for us. Please help clear this out. Thank you, Norway, for jumping in. Good job, guys. Good job. Just kick that last guy off, and then we'll be fine. Who's down south here? Sasquatchy? That could be a problem for us. Is this the big guy? Yeah. Sasquatchy down in Argentina needs some donations too. This is a problem, North America. Where even am I? North America, boys. Look back into North America. Start launching attacks. The moment you border them, start launching attacks. Where's this guy even from? Oh, he's all the way over there, so Elliot can't get to him quite yet. Good job, boys. We're knocking him back, though. We're knocking him back. We have plenty of troops to get this done, especially with Monarch still here. Unfortunately, a lot of us are still going to die, but as long as we don't lose the position outright. just next time, if you're especially in Greenland, Greenland is a keystone place for us. You are a primary boat defense, because this is not the first nor will be the last time that somebody tries to boat from here and get into our backlines. So you have got to protect us from boats. Monarch Bud, are we still fighting? Yeah, we're still good. Okay. No need to full send like this, buddy. I mean, it really shows that he's under pressure elsewhere. Yeah, who's jumping in over here? Shuvy. Thank you, Shuvy, for jumping in and fighting this guy. Really appreciate it. Good on you, friendo. There we go. How are we doing? Back to freaking South America. Did not get a champion over here. Is that this guy? Yeah, it is. Can you start to fight here? Who is this? Hello? Where's hello at from? The boating is out of control in this game. South America's a mess? Yeah, the Americas have been a gigantic mess for us. But at the same time, people focus so much on diving that they completely ignored like the guys over here, which at the end of the day has allowed us to maintain a lot of strength. So hasn't been the worst case scenario for us, but definitely something we need to guard against next time. So you got to watch out for the boats. Hello's from North America. There is no reason for anyone to boat from North America down to South America. That is too far. Sasquatch, yeah, can we get some donations to the guy in Argentina again to help kind of control this area? He doesn't need much, but if we can give him donations right now, we'll solve a lot of problems. Good job, good job. He's right there. Good. Now he's bigger than this guy, so that area is under control. This is now a full send. Big wins for us. All right. A little bit messy, but everyone kept a cool head, which was good. A lot of good teamwork from when we did get infiltrated to kind of close those gaps up. Good job, boys. Also, why are we finishing early? We still have land to conquer, boys. There's no point in not finishing these games or finishing these games early. To get the crown? Yeah, but come on. Don't be selfish like that. You get the crown plenty of time. Sorry, I was distracted. It's fine. It's fine. All right, next contest is up. We got Asia. We're going to go on the left side of Asia. So we want Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. Don't full send. Yep, always good advice. Never full send. Always bad for the team. Left side, boys. Left side. Let's get it. I had to get offense out of my system. What? Were you playing offense that last game? Alright, so we got to clear out this area really quickly. I'm going to keep an eye on this guy. If he keeps overextending, we're going to just go into him. Yeah, just crush him immediately. If we can get a guy out of here quickly, that's advantageous for all of us. best to never let the when people are doing that kind of infinite growth full send right off the bat strat, the most efficient counter is just to attack it right away. By the way, if you want to play on our team, Mr. Bodyguards, you want to have brackets, not parentheses. Oh, no, you didn't want to. You just wanted to full send me. Ah, exquisite. All right, get donations out right away, boys. Don't wait. Remember the 3-minute rule. Donations are going to be limited, so let's win the areas we can go. Good job in Africa. Good job in Europe, which is usually one of our weakest spots. Great effort, everyone. Whoa, we're crushing right now. Went a little far in the Middle East, so this could be a vulnerability for us having so many people on the front lines, but hopefully we'll be able to counter it. We just need to make sure we win this so that we can keep up with donations with how many people we need to donate to over here. King of Ping, yes, I can't donate to you, dang it. Coins are yummy. That's a pretty good one to donate to as well. Good job, boys. Wow, 53% 2 minutes in. This is what we strive for. This is what happens when we get enough people to go on the back lines. Like, we always have pockets in Europe that always give us problems. We always have a pocket here that gives us problems. And we filled both of those, and now we're just kind of cruising through. Now, the only problem we have is, you know, King of Ping. I love the fact that you moved down, but nobody can give you donations for another minute. So you've got to find a way to survive. I don't know if you do survive, because again, no one can give you donations for another minute. Don't full donate. Yeah, don't full donate. Don't full send. Give us time. These boats might actually make some difference. Now, if this guy keeps attacking, Coins is Yummy is going to be able to attack Warmy, whatever that name is. Oh, never mind. He's going to be able to attack right away. That's a big one for us. 10 seconds left, boys. 10 seconds left. Let's get some donations out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Donate, 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 donate. Find someone to donate to. Anyone on the front lines will do. Monarch desperately needs you to get down to fight red. I know you're doing a great job fighting blue, but red is a real threat for us. We should be able to recover. Just remember, get yourselves up to red interest and then donate. Don't panic. We're doing fine. We got 57% of the land right now. Monarch, this is your time to jump down here. Good job. Good job, Monarch. Did King of Ping die? I think he did. Yeah, he did. How do donos work? Okay, so donations work where you can give us donations out, but it's capped on how much the person who's being donated to can receive. At the 3-minute mark, the cap gets raised, which is why I'm saying at 3 minutes you can donate more. At 4 minutes, donations are uncapped, so you can donate as much as you want. So that's why I was saying, like, you got to hold out for another minute when we were at the 2-minute mark. It's because no one could donate to you for another minute. You had reached your capacity. Yeah, it's a new change, very hated. But, you know, the community, as in us, we had to brainstorm how the donation system even work to even understand the 3 or 4 minute mark. That wasn't advertised at all. But that's how it does work. Good job, boys. Good job. Way to crush this one. That was a great game. Great game there. GG. All right, do we have time? Yeah, we got plenty of time. Let's do our map tap. Can you guess Marseille? I know it's in France. I have no idea where in France. And I want to say northern. No, I want to say southern France. We're happy with that. We're happy with that. We take those. 97 for not knowing where. Kyoto is in Japan. Now, where again is Kyoto? I think it was like over here. A little bit off. 98 though. 98. Good score. Atlantic City's New Jersey. Again, another place I have idea. Another place I have no idea where. Let's just go top of New Jersey. You know what? Atlantic City, I think, is on the Atlantic. So let's throw it over there. Hey, another good score. Another good score. Kansas City. Oh, man, you're going to have to make me guess where Kansas is. It's on the border with Missouri. So let's draw a line. Say this is the boot. Then we go up to Arkansas. And then it's Missouri. So I'm going to guess this thing right here. A little bit off. A little bit off. Ah, it's tough. If I had the knowledge of where the state outlines, I could have guessed it. Harare, Zimbabwe. I always forget which one's which. Just throw out a guess. Yep. Pretty bad guess. I think I mixed up Zimbabwe and Zambia again. But 934, we take those. We take those. We take those. Pretty good score for us. I'm going to be right back. Just going to run to the bathroom and then we'll get going again. Make sure to join the contest. I'll be here in time. Alrighty, we're back. Also, whoa, what was that? Doesn't come. I think that was just a very delayed thing from COG. But oh my gosh, none of you realized I shaved my beard, dude. When I shaved it, it was wild. I got like half my face, and it was just like from here, it was like out to here. It was so long. So Kansas City is considered originally Missourian? Yeah, I mean, it's a city that both Kansas and Missouri share, but Missouri's, it's the capital of... Is it the capital of Kansas as well? No. What's the capital of Kansas? Kraft just left, so there goes. Oh, no. AF Gurdens becomes a sponsor. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Big W. Can we get some hearts in chat for AFG? Thank you, Jason. I'll throw some here. I'm just going to pick my spot really quickly. Lobby 2 will be after this contest, yeah. We have a big contingency of the blue team here. So we got this guy's stream sniping. Ah, I messed it up. I should have immediately heavily attacked right away. Isn't Lobby 2 filled with bots? No, Lobby 2 is deserted. That gives me time to, what is the capital of Kansas? Topeka. Ah, that was right. I was like, I knew it wasn't Kansas City, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Topeka. Yeah, so let's talk about our spawns. We didn't do well at spawning at all. So for future reference, we want to spawn top third, which is kind of like here. We missed a big section in the middle. We have so many people bunched right next to each other that are never going to be able to do anything. They're just fodder waiting to be destroyed. So this is going to come down to individual effort if people work together. This would be a real testament to whether we can work together, because if we don't work together, everyone's going to die very quickly. So if you're thinking you can just cruise back, save up to red interest, that's not going to fly here. The only advantage we have right now is there's many of us on the board. So if you border somebody, you got to fight them. Especially over here, we got to start making some headway. And if you are cut off already, start donating. Don't wait till red interest. Give donations out. There are plenty of people who need donations. We shouldn't have to be worried about donation cap because there's so many people still fighting. This is kind of the reverse of last game where we did so well getting our backline secured quickly. This is the example of what happens when we don't do that. It comes down to people having to play individually well. Now, fortunately, we are having a lot of people doing well. But it comes at the cost of us like letting Scion get a lot of the board here and really can't donate a lot. If anyone can donate to Elliot, though, that would be a good one to donate to. Who's on the front lines over there in northern Brazil. Too many people went Guyana's in Peru. Yeah, people were trying to avoid the smoke because the blue team went in the middle. But you don't want to avoid the smoke like that. You just want to get involved. Good. What's going on here? Cat is not with us. Vivanos, let's work backwards before we work forward, boys. This is not a priority, but getting this is. Again, the reason you want to work backwards first is because you want to turn these guys all into donators, but they can't donate anything until they get people off their borders. There we go. That's a big one to fall. Good job, Catboy. We got lots of problems. If I had a nickel every time Elliot was the one that needed to be donated to, I'd be a millionaire. Well, he's a smart player who knows the boundaries of what our front lines is going to be and tries to be in that spot. So he's never a bad person to donate to, nor is he a selfish one. He's just a wise player that we need. Now, unfortunately, in positions like this, we really can't donate to him because we still have all this to go. But 3 minutes is done, so let's try and start donating forward. Let's get Vivano. Vivano's gonna have to be our big guy. We're gonna need Elliot to win, so we do need donations to get to Elliot too. I don't think we win this one though, and I do think it's because we didn't prioritize here. Very bad spawns. We need to prioritize fighting the Scions, boys. Fight the Scions if we can. Yeah, this is just self-inflicted, though. We don't want to be fighting this blue guy. We want to fight the Scions, guys. Like, Vivano's really the only one that has the exception to fight anyone. Or fight blue, because he had to get down here. But now we need to fight the Scions. At this point, ignore these guys back here and donate forward, boys. That's a crushing full send, bud. That's a horrible move. Vivano, I don't know why you're sitting at max cap, bud. Give an attack. Fight somebody. The fact that blue is racing over here is very unfortunate for us. Not a lot we can do. I mean, 5 minutes in, now getting backlines is what crushed us and killed us. This is an L. This is a straight L. Let's talk about why we lost, though. It doesn't take long. It'll be right here. You ready for this? Okay. Look how close everybody is. We want a region, but we don't need to be right on top of each other. And with picking a spawn, you want to be more conscious of the fact of like, okay, let's say we take this guy. Let's say if I was this guy, if I leave this spawn, are we losing any land the team would otherwise get? And the answer to that is no. Whereas like this guy right here is doing the best he can, but he's quickly outnumbered. I would go here. This is a good spawn right here. This is a good spawn right here. Same thing with all 4 of these guys. Is there any land that if any of you left would not be already captured by the black team? The answer is no. Like we could get by with 1 person over here. So you guys could spread out and grab this northern section. Now, the biggest kind of rough part for us is if you were in this sector right here, this is why we lost. This is the biggest reason why we lost. We can nitpick everyone's like spawning too close, but having half the team spawn south doesn't do us any favors. We need to spawn north. And again, we need to spawn north. When we pick a corner at the beginning of the game, everyone needs to go in that corner, because what we're trying to do is make it so that the other 2 teams have no option but to fight each other. But right now, does the blue team have any other team to fight besides us? Like half their team's here. So don't go too adventurous. Everyone spawn backwards at the beginning and we get a lot better games. But unfortunately, we don't get a chance to try it again because we're going to lobby 2. So make sure everyone's got their tag off, and then go ahead and go to game menu settings and then lobby 2 back, and then hit multiplayer. Yeah, a little bit of a rough spawn, but at the end of the day, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, right? Free for all. We are doing free for all. Or no, we're going to do teams first. So everyone, please make sure your tags are off. Even if you're someone like Elliot, who usually is the only FR guy, just take your tag off. We have 4 corgis. If your name's Corgi, take a tag off. We'll wait for you. But again, let's not get into this thing where we have to delay and wait 10 minutes because no one will take off their tags. White arena, I'd rather die, but thank you. I'd rather die. Especially when it's 4 team. Oh, hell, it's a contest too. No, I'd rather die. I'd rather die. We'll wait. We'll wait. White arena, the worst map. Contest, it's a sign. No, again, I'd rather die. You missed that part where I said I'd rather die than play a white arena contest. A 4-team contest. I agree, no natural boundaries. Yeah, it's really just boring game mode 101. You know what would be a great design for this game? A freaking box. It's the laziest design too, because you know he just found an image and then posted it on top of it. I get it, you want variety, but that's not the best one. Best map to skip, 100%. 100% best map to skip. All right, let's do Europe 14. That'll be our go-to one. All right, let's ready up, boys. Ready up. Good luck, everyone. Trumpets? Dude, trumpet is one of the best instruments. Although I will say, the violin, piano, top tier. Top tier instrument. Flute, probably low tier. Probably like F tier, if we have to be honest. A flute, I feel like, you know, it's just like... There are no songs where like a flute contributes to it. It just dominates the soundtrack. I hate that like 3 teams are fighting out for this and they're whitest or purple's down here uncontested. I'm joining down here. I'll be with yellow just to slow down purple's conquest. Sorry to my team, but I'm not going to let purple just run away with it in 2 seconds. They're at least going to have a fight. Why can't we can't join you? No, Jody, you missed that whole part where I said join lobby 2. So go to game menu settings and then click lobby 2 and then you'll be in. Yep. Yellow, me and you are friends forever. We'll fight the valiant fight over here. Hold the line. Slow these guys down. Ah, King of Ping's on my team. Dang. Rough start. This is just such a cluster. I don't know. Yellow did a good job over here. King of Ping is in his Balkans. Ironically, you know, the worst spots in Europe typically in these games end up becoming the best spots just because, like, everyone is a better tier player, doesn't roleplay, and will go in, like, the good spots you normally would go to. Like, this is usually really good. This is usually really good. This middle is usually pretty terrible, though. Yeah, I'm full dead, but at least I slowed down Purple's conquest. Gave Kaimaru and the yellow team a chance to kind of push forward. Now, if I'm looking at this board, I'm very concerned about purple. They're at 30% already. Yellow's right there. But yellow is very split where purple is completely like bunched together. So if I'm yellow, I'm wanting to build up Kaimaru over here who can at least take down one player on that front. But at such a solid 30%, I think this is like a consolidation time where like everyone needs to come together to fight purple, and that should be their priority. Three-minute mark is almost up though, so you can get donations. Yeah, you can see the points of like, we got to fight this guy. Hopefully he gets some big donations here. Kaimaru, because otherwise the game's kind of done. Black should be donating to Bosnian, who could push over here. I don't think anyone needs to really be fighting each other. There's not a lot to gain while purple still has such an advantage. Do not kill purple team. Why are you on the purple team? Who's the big... Is this you? Yeah, Irish Nami's over here. That changes the board a lot. I think King can attack purple. He is. He has to play a little bit more safe than anybody else just because, you know, he's alone. I mean, he's got his contingency of players over there, but he's very much separated from the white team. But now the board is starting to get reshuffled. Purple's losing a lot of their advantage. White team sneaky, try to consolidate Russia. Yeah, I don't think they really... I mean, they can, because at the end of the day, like, purple Zeb would be dealt with by a lot of people's champions. I don't think it's a fight they're going to win. I think black is going to be able to consolidate against them much more effectively than white's going to be able to consolidate against black. So I think really white's going to come down to King of Ping and Vivano. But they're in a tough position because they're going to be in the middle of two very big teams. There's a Fulson. Does King of Ping jump on that? He does see it. Now, the worst thing for the white team is that you have Irish Nami with not a lot of choices of who to fight other than the white team. And the yellow team's just going to have so many more donations. Now, the black team looks like they're consolidating up north. Unfortunately, lost out a lot of Scandinavia to purple. real tough position to be in for the white team, but alas, what are they going to do? Yeah, you can see King of Ping just throwing up the skull. He knows he's kind of screwed here, especially as he's getting attacked to front by the yellow team. Not a bad move for yellow, but they do need to be cognizant that black team does have 36% of the land and is growing astronomically. I don't know if you have time to take out King of Ping before you need to deal with black. In fact, I don't think you do. That's kind of the folly that trying to take out King of Ping. It would give them better borders with black, but to say that black is not the threat right now is kind of foolhardy or foolish. I like the new room. Thank you. It's basically the same except for I got a closet here and I got a painting, which is a beautiful sailboat. Unironically, I have so many sailing things in this room. Not like I made the conscious choice of like I'm gonna have sailing in oceans, but more so that like that's just the way things have accumulated. The things I've been gifted have all been like sailboat. Did you get a new camera? Yeah, this is new camera, but the same one we had before. I did bravely venture out in the snow in my car that has no 4-wheel drive. Fortunately, it does have front wheel steering though, so at least I have that going for me. Do you like sailing? I would like to sail, but sailing's not something you could just get into, right? First off, I'm in Nevada. You may notice not a lot of bodies of water in Nevada. I have been sailing. I think it's a great time. I wish I could do it more. But it's also it's not a hobby, right? It's a lifestyle. Like you don't just like decide one day you're going to buy a sailboat. Isn't there a big lake near Reno? No, I mean, there's 2 lakes near Reno. There's Lake Tahoe, which is a very deep lake, but not a super big one. And you have Lake Pyramid, which you cannot sit. Like maybe if you had a very small sailboat, you could launch it. Yellow is the danger right now. Yeah, yellow is definitely danger. Second is white. I don't think white is really that. No. Yellow's the danger, then black is the danger. White is not the danger because white is like 1% as one person essentially. Yeah, you got Vivana over here, but he's not able to do much. I sail a lot. I'm jealous of you. I wish I lived in a place and had the means to sail. I think that'd be a fun time. I live on the coast. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's where sailing typically happens. Welcome back, Craft. Welcome back. All right. Yeah, yellow is very much dominating. I don't know what black is waiting for. Purple is not... Purple could fight yellow. I don't know why everyone's just kind of ignoring yellow right now. Hacker's finally in. Where's purple? What are you doing? Are you fighting white too? I mean, got this guy here, but what's the big guy doing? If you're black, Burns. Look at the map, guy. I don't know why he's fighting black. That's gonna throw the game for purple, is not realizing that you need to be fighting yellow. You gotta kind of zone out of your individual fights and look at the pie chart. What's your favorite animal? I don't know, maybe like a dolphin or a elephant. I'm named after a dolphin trainer, a little fun fact. Got a very even game. Poor freaking King of Ping didn't stand much of a chance. Wow, a 3-way. It's a 4-way. Okay, there are 4 teams still, sir. Don't count out yellow quite yet. I'm named after an Earth. What is your name? Gaia? How can you be named after... First off... Oh, or maybe Terra? This is like the most ugly border three-way we've ever seen. I'm named after Puss in Boots. What is your name, Puss, or is it Boots? Fine, Core gets a 3.1 way. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, right now, White's not in it and doesn't have anyone to attack, but imagine if he did. I'm talking about my YouTube name. You're not named after anything if you're talking about your YouTube name, because that's just a name you picked. Named after implies that someone else picked the name for you. White's in a tough spot, but he can fight Kymer. I don't think he wants to. I mean, here's the tough part about playing in Lobby 2, is if you're White, you could maybe bank on like a Fulson working for you, but not in this case. And who is this? Who is this? Shuvi, you are absolutely sabotaging your own team right now. Like, you guys continuously fighting Purple has just drawn Purple's attention to fighting you guys rather than fighting Irish Nami. Now there's no one left to fight Irish Nami. You have sacrificed your own teammates to gain nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see how anyone wins this besides Yellow at this point. Daily reminder that Yellow exists. Yeah, this fight up here is absolutely pointless between these guys. The only thing it's done is bring Hacker's borders from like down here to up here, and he can't do anything. He's absolutely saboteured. You gotta play in team games like the team mindset of what's best for the team, not like what can you individually do. Like, who could you individually fight? Who could you donate to on your team? Okay, I'm actually named after a show my parents watched. Funny way your parents picked the name. Although I will say I did know this girl who was how her parents picked her name was they were in an airport and the intercom was like, can this person please come to the front desk? And they were like, that's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful, imagine like your name's picked, and it's not a common name either. But imagine that's how your parents picked your name, as they heard it over an intercom. White still exists? Ah, let White be, man. He ain't hurting nobody. He doesn't have the capacity to attack a single person. Corey, just here to remind you, your game says Territorial Tuesday. No! No, it's Territorial time, you fool. Oh, the thumbnail? Ah, whatever. Spoiler alert, I reuse thumbnails. New round? Yeah, when the game's won. We cut these games off at the 20-minute mark, and we're far away from that. This has been such a weird game. I don't know how Coins of Yummy has become like the big player on the purple team. Probably, I don't know about the biggest, but definitely the most influential. We're starting to see a lot of cracks in the yellow team. Black has started to emerge as the big champion again, but purple's not far behind him. Now you have to keep in mind that like fighting somebody down for Fulson is not going to happen here. You gotta kind of have to switch targets and fight down like Black. You want to keep yourselves even until you're the big champion on the team. Domination after Territorial. Guys, look at the dockets. Look at the docket. Dockets are always available every single day. My cross to bear is making a docket every single day that no one looks at, and then instead asks when is. starting to see a few cracks on the white team. Yeah, there are some cracks appearing on the white team. They are in an interesting position here, that's for sure. I don't know if they're going to be able to survive here. I mean, they've done a great job of surviving just by being ignored. We'll see if that's able to continue here, though. All right, Crones is Yummy is now fighting Jet to Holiday. Jet to Holiday. One of the weirdest meme formats. Like, talk about just pure random. Oh, man, you knocked off white, dude? Dang, Irish Nami, you have no soul. All right, purple's now in the lead. Not far behind is black, though. Now we have yellow and black fighting over here. Coins is Yummy quietly able to just keep knocking down this. Oh, and who else has joined in? Oh, the Crown. So they're both fighting Jet 2 Holiday. We got 4 minutes left in this one. A lot of attention going towards black. Not a lot of people fighting purple. There's 2 people fighting purple. Okay, so now we got Jet 2 Holiday and Irish Nami fighting. Coins is Yummy. That's a big twist for them. Who is this fighting over here? That's Hacker, who's got borders over here. Okay, so he's involved too. So everyone's fighting purple right now. But now we've equalized where every team is basically equal minus white. Yellow's a couple percentage points behind. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, Jet 2 Holiday falling apart though. Everyone's kind of fighting everyone. It's anyone's race at this point. King of Ping became a meme. Yeah, he is very much a meme. He doesn't even have a single person he could peel off an attack either. He just gets the vibe. King of vibes, am I right? But for yellow, knocking off the second blue attacker is a good thing for them. If they can get Jet 2 Holiday to have no one else to fight but purple, kind of works to their favor. Now, Hacker is having switched and fought purple for a while, but probably needs to consider Irish Nami. Yep, there he goes. Now those 2 are fighting. A little bit tough position here, that's for sure. How is this one going to end? I mean, really, it's anyone's game. Everyone's kind of equalized. It's now just based off position. And if you're on either team, you got to kind of start thinking of like, okay, this game's going to come down to a full send. How do I get myself in the best position to full send, and who am I going to full send? So like yellow's best position is probably full sending over here. This purple player could full send. I think purple is probably in the best position to full send right now. Taking out Shuvie and Burns would be a great thing for Coins is Yummy to do. That would be tremendous just to get 2 players off the board really quickly. That can donate to black. Probably also purple too. And now's the time to make those moves because you're only 2 minutes away. So getting some small players off the board really quickly would be advantageous for you. There's a full send essentially from Jet 2 Holiday. Hacker's now turned on purple though. Getting a massive attack in there. Trying not to lose teammates and his board percentage. Where keep in mind for team games, we're going off board percentage and not necessarily who has the crown. So yellow team is the threat for sure. Yellow team with 37% is probably going to win this. Oh, that's a huge fumble from this guy. You just have to wait a minute, but now you sacrifice all of your land to the yellow team, who now has 37%, essentially has won the game. I mean, Hacker can grab even more land over here, but he's got to, you guys have got to fight yellow. And Arrow Tray, I'm going to put you in timeout for like 10 minutes because you've been timed out like 6 times by like 4 different mods and me. Generational fumble. I mean, it is a shocking move to do right as the game's about to end. Maybe he just didn't realize it. But black is coming back. They have 36% now. That is a big win for them. The attacks on... Okay, here we go. This is going to be the last 15 seconds. This is where we can see the full sends. You gotta... It's going to be based off team percentage who wins. 4, 3, 2, 1. Black team wins. Well done, hacker. Way to bring that one back. Way to bring that one back, my guy. All right, let's go to a battle royale. GG's. That was a very interesting game. King of Ping, you deserve a special award for just managing to stay alive until the end of the game. That was truly an awkward fight for you. I can't believe you stayed in there the entire time. Now we wait for a good game here. Now I just gotta wait for a good map. Dude, we're not playing a non-geographical map. I refuse. No one attacked King of Ping for the vibes. True, this is true. Alright, let's do Asia. What great selections, I know, right? But let's do Asia. Asia will be a good one. All right, let's rumble, boys. Join. Asia. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. I don't want to die right away. I'll go here. Okay, I'll go here. I'm staying here. You can leave. All right, you called my bluff. I'm out. Good luck. All right, how are our neighbors looking? Very crowded neighborhood. Definitely not going to win from the middle. Not super trying, though. But at least we can put up a good fight. Let me tell you how this game's going to go, though. The way it always goes for me is I'm going to attack. I'm going to wait a long time. I'm going to attack one person, and then everyone that borders me is going to attack me. Surprise, surprise, surprise. It's like, you know, you could set your clock to it. Everyone goes, oh, streamer vulnerable? I can take out Thwema? Take out Thwema. And then I die. Give me this. Yes. Oh, there's somebody dies right away. That's pretty unusual for Lobby 2 games. Now we hang out. No, I was 10 seconds behind. Oof. Big rough. Big rough. Sucks to suck, nerd, I would say. My advice to you is sucks to suck. Get good, nerd. Feel free to attack whoever you want. You're not going to draw me into a fight. I refuse. A little bit of action. Oh, did Steb leave? No, he's still there. Elliot's going to boat down here eventually. There he is. There's Steb gone. Redacted. Not a great move. Go get him, killer. I ain't making the first move. I'll join in. I'll join in. Oh, yeah. Gotta save up, though. Okay. You do your thing. Was that an attack? Yep, I'm in. Hey! A little bit extra. A little bit of land for the boy. A little bit of land for the boy. See, I did one attack and got attacked. How joyous an occasion for me. How joyous an occasion for me. Hold on, I might be able to get a little bit extra land, though. Let me join in here. Yeah, you better full send somebody, and it better not be me. There we go. Big. I'm still too small to survive on my own, but alas, what can you really do? Just wait for the full sends to go your way. Corns is Yummy's been playing very well today, so an unfortunate thing for him to have died off. Ah, full send on me, the only person that didn't attack you. Good call. That was a worthwhile endeavor for you. Oh, a little bit extra land over here. Not going to get a ton out of it. I'm down, dude. That guy launched an attack on me. I'm ready to rumble. Let's crush him. Yeah, I charged. You charge. Burns, get involved. Yeah, come on, boys. Everyone's involved. Everyone's involved. Don't worry. He's going to full send me. I guarantee you. $50 wager. Oh, you guys owe me $50. I told you. I told you. I told you. Corgi, revenge me. I can't avenge you, sir. All right, Boston, good luck. Jet 2 Holiday, this one's on you. Dude, Bosnian, there's no way you're not going to grab that land. Yeah, there we go. And now we can take a look at our kind of leaderboards. We got Elliot in first place. No surprise there. Who the hell is Day? He's Boat Boy over here. Peaceful is dead. He's going to die at some point. He borders way too many people. It's not going to happen right now. Burns is definitely a champion over here. Koshu's big on this front. Europe is nothing to write home about other than King of Ping. We got a nice full send right there. Hacker did not see that. I don't know where he's looking at. He didn't see that full send. Oof, big rough on that front. Missed out on a little bit of land. Not a ton. I saw one attack on Peaceful. Is Norway joining in on this? I mean, there's a lot of people that can benefit from this. I wouldn't be surprised to see this one go. Hello, what's up, Nicholas? How are you? There's Burns on Peaceful. There's Jet 2 Holiday. There's Urgistan. Yeah, Peaceful's gone. Peaceful's gone. Day gets a lot bigger, though. Day gets tremendously bigger. Times that attack, or gets very lucky with that attack that he knocked through that one guy to get perfect borders with Peaceful. And now we have an interesting scenario with ourselves of King of Ping and Elliot are kind of fighting for position over here in Europe. Who is this? That's Cemetery who's over here. Okay. Irish Nami. I don't know what choices he really has. These two are not going to fight each other for a while. This, I think I saw some movement against Jet 2 Holiday. Is this Day over here trying to get into... I don't know about that one, champ. Yeah, now he's getting attacked. Koshu and Start Over will probably join in here as well. Just to kind of spur on the full send that you can get from these situations. Now, who benefits the most? Definitely Norway. Is Koshu fighting Jet 2 Holiday? He is. Ooh. Bosnian gets unlucky with that full send. That might spell the end of his campaign, especially as Bosnians or Elliot's kind of looking for something to do. Oh, freaking King of Ping died. That's a little bit surprising. He's going after Irish Nami instead. Interesting. Bosnians falls, though. That's not surprising at all. Looks like these two have drawn a little bit of an alliance. Guys, what did we talk about in the FRs? Like, we're not... This is the last time we're having this conversation. We're not teaming. Let's not team. You can't tell me that you two have never had a good opportunity to attack each other. We're not in a team game. No crap, dude. No crap. All right, I'm gonna time you out, bud. I don't know why you keep, like, people keep telling you we're not doing domination today, and now you're being rude about people telling you that. All right, Burns has fallen. Blue is doomed. I don't know, not 13. I'll tell you that. I mean, Elliot's best move right now is working backwards and taking out Blue. I'd be surprised if he didn't do that. He's only alive because I let him, so I'm keeping him. Because he helped you in every fight you had, and now he's friends with you. He's my sword, basically. So Elliot, here's the thing, bud. Is in a team game or in a free-for-all, you're not allowed to team. That is cheating. That is our definition of cheating. Don't do that. Well, sorry, he's my friend. I don't understand how you don't understand how entering into a free-for-all with a predetermined friend is not cheating. No, he's killing him? Yeah, now that there's no one else for him to help attack, he's doing it. And now that I called him out on it, he's doing it. Oh, no, you said, well, sorry, my friend, not he's my friend. Okay. I understand. Sorry for misreading. Hacker picks an interesting time to fight Elliot because he doesn't really have anyone to join him in doing it other than Koshu, who gets immediately kicked off. Is this Day over here? Day, you love boating. You're a big boat boy, huh? You're a real big boat boy, huh? This is the most ridiculous boating I've ever seen. Typically, you want to consolidate your borders so that your border is little people as possible, but not Day, dude. He's just like, if there's a boat to be had, he's going to have it. All right, Hacker's now getting attacked by Start Over. Not a bad move on his part. Is Cemetery going to do anything? I mean, he stands a little bit to gain. There's not going to be a full sin, so you talk about who he probably wants to fight. If I'm Cemetery, I'm probably joining him with Start Over and fighting Hacker, because you have the best borders on that guy. Yeah, there goes Blue. Day's getting a lot out of this. Day's in 4th place. Not at 60,000 pixels yet, which is where you were. Oh, Start Over's fighting Day! Oh. Hey, freedom stands for something. Thank you for the $1 donation, my friend. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Okay, so the math equation boy is fighting Start Over. Oh, Koshu's fighting Start Over. That's real bad. And then Elliot knocked off Day. Yeah, pretty ambitious target to fight when it really never stood a chance fighting everyone. I would say most people's best move is probably fighting Start Over at this point. Like Hacker, yeah, he's got to be a little bit cautious because he's angered Elliot, and Elliot only really has him to attack, but he has a little bit to gain off Start Over, for sure. Yeah, Koshu gains the most out of this, though. Koshu now becoming a major threat on the board. Does he get borders with everybody, though? Oh, there's the full sin on Koshu. He doesn't get borders on math equation. I think he does have borders with... Good move on Elliot's part, kicking off Koshu. Want to make sure to grab that island as well, so you never really have to deal with him again. He does, in fact, that was a great move, sir. On your part. Now he's got the big advantage over Hacker if he wants to fight him, but he's got to be careful about fighting him just because Koshu is the crown and gets a little bit out of this. If Hacker full sends Elliot, Koshu's right there to grab all the land and is above 60,000 pixels where nobody really else is. So a tough position for sure. I think Day has to attack or they're doomed. I think Day has wasted a lot of times boating around where he could have really consolidated his position by taking out like this guy earlier before he had the big threat of Koshu. Now I think if he goes into the math equation, Koshu sitting there with nothing to do might attack. But he could have made a much stronger position for himself by grabbing this right off the bat. Koshu's going into math equation. This is Koshu. Oh, good move on his part. I mean, Koshu's best thing to do is try and keep away from Elliot. Really want to block him. And then probably take out Day. Hacker's in a tough position where he can't... Yeah, I mean, taking out Cemetery does work if Elliot had gotten over here. But now that Elliot doesn't have a way in, you've really kind of limited the allies you can have to fighting Koshu to exclusively Day. So Koshu should not be resting on his laurels here. He wants to fight Day as soon as possible. If he can get Day out of the game before Elliot's able to get over to him, he wins. It's a guaranteed win. But the longer you delay, the more time you give people to kind of think about the game and to talk to each other and be like, for like these two to solidify, hey, we're gonna be friends, right? And be like, oh, of course. Day full sends Hacker. Wow. Devastating. I think this game's solidified. 49% to Koshu. I don't think anyone can come back to it. That was a crazy full send to have happened. I mean, we'll see how this one plays out. Koshu is dedicating too many troops to fighting off Elliot. We'll see if he's able to hold back. He needs to get up to his red interest, though. The game was won. It didn't really matter if Elliot was attacking him if he had just been able to wait till his red interest. But now he's kind of stuck in this battle of having to fight off Elliot. And he has gotten to his red interest, but been dragged down to 44%. Elliot does attack into Hacker to get a border with Koshu. One that he can't boat defend. Good move on Elliot's part here. We'll see if he's able to maintain that. Hacker needs to give some pressure off of Elliot and give some attacks in of his own to make sure that he can keep going. Oh, is this one done? I mean, we're at 45%. Koshu knocks off Elliot. That's a big, massive one. Now he needs to attack Hacker as soon as possible. No, he launches the boat into Elliot. Elliot has been weak. I didn't even see he had this boat over here. Ooh, that is massive. 45% right now. Hacker does leave in some massive attacks of his own. If you're Koshu, you want to counterattack that. I think, yeah, they're giving the claps. Good sportsmanship. This one is over. A great effort by Hacker and Elliot to try and bring this one back. Very good game from the two of you. Just very unfortunate that Dave Fulson giving Koshu the momentum just wasn't there in time. GG's, boys. GG's. And let's just call this one. And we'll go on to our next game. Although we have 10 minutes left. So we will do a poll here. We have one more option in lobby 2. So we'll be, what should we do in the last lobby 2 game? And we'll give the options of FFA or teams. Okay. That was a good game. That was a great game. No zombies. You would be surprised to learn that we will not be doing zombies. Why did Dave Fulson me? I don't know. I was assuming there was drama between the two of you earlier that I had missed. But I didn't see a logical reason to do that. Maybe he was friends with Koshu. Alrighty, 70% want teams games. That seems like a good option. Let's go jump over to teams, boys. Give everyone time to join in. I didn't do anything. There was nothing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes being attacked is not a logical thing. Maybe you looked at him funny. Did you think of that? To try and get a bigger team game other than 4 teams, World 2 would be fun, but I'd love to see a 7 or 8 team game, which unfortunately we don't get. They played bad. I think he played too adventurous. He put himself in a great position that if he was in the end game, he had boats everywhere, but he didn't. By not knocking off the math equation game, he really gave Koshu an advantage. Do. Do at least 6. I mean, that's the dream. 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, we're really getting stacked with these 4-team games. Not a ton we can do about that, though. Oh, God. Really getting unlucky here. Nothing. You know what? While this is happening, I'm going to get some eye drops in. Hope you guys don't mind. Everyone just go about your own business. We'll see what comes up next, but I'm just gonna... Didn't miss anything. Good to see Halo and Islands back to back. That's always a good one. I dropped a sub. Thank you. Ooh, Halo Island Kingdom. Wow. We're so lucky. We're so lucky, guys. The luck, it cannot be stopped. Lord. These are some nice maps. I think this might be a generational run of bad maps. A generational run. Could it have gone any worse? I mean, not really. Oh my God. White Plains 2 team. Fantastic. White Arena 4 teams. Fantastic. This is a generational run, boys. Oh my gosh. Everyone let them be known that you were here. You were here for the worst run of map generations the game has ever spawned. Holy cow. Alright, F it, we ball. We're going Island 8 team. We go 8 team, boys. Island. Peak maps. The peak maps have no stopping point. Let's do it. Let's do it. Island, boys. Island. Lock in for Island. Well, at least it's 8 teams, yeah. At least we have 8 teams. Insane run of goated maps. I don't think the game's ever produced a more solid lineup. Considering that if we had waited, the next option was South America, which is the worst geographical map. Now, I hate non-geographical maps that are like, because the colors make it difficult to see who's where. Like, especially if you're on the green team, it's like, who? Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. There's no land on this map. Congratulations, you have drawn the same conclusion that many people have, which is why Island is a very unpopular map. Island Kingdom is at least more fun because it's separated. Genghis Khan, you dare attack me? Alright. Red's good over here. Purple's got some positions. Green is maybe there. Yellow's maybe there. Scion buds. Scion had a real hard time. deciding if they were going to work together. They all decided to go solo on this one. Why play team game when you can be solo? Like, these two are the only two that even spawned, or these three, I guess, but they're nowhere near being able to work together. White team, we could have a historical run if we can get rid of Genghis Khan, but the Europeans tried pretty hard to do that as well. Didn't work out for them. I'm approaching my red interest, though. What if? What if? What if we... Oh, tourist, are you getting attacked? You are. Unfortunate. Unfortunate that all our teams are getting attacked as we try and do the one simple move. Oh, go, 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 go. King of Ping getting attacked. Hold on. Why is everyone going after us? It doesn't make any sense. Well, Scion's won over here. Black went so hard into white and just got destroyed. Okay. Not looking the best right now. We green has something going up top. A magenta came. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Magenta did destroy you. White's chances have been ruined, ironically, by Scion. I don't know why Bosnian's fighting this instead of fighting with his teammate over here. Okay, that's unreasonable, I would say. That was quite the ridiculous full send. Or he's in the best spot. I was. Now it's peaceful for sure. I'm gonna try and take out this guy in the back lines. Just because he full sends me, Tourist gets big. That worked out really nicely for us. Now the weakest player on our team is behind us. That worked out tremendously well. Even though I got full send twice for it to happen, at least we stand a chance. Red team and Scions are actually crushing. Scion is very surprising that they're this strong. Considering they have 0 spawning together. Or they spawn 0% together. Hi. I'm going to support Tourist. He's the only one that really has momentum. Gotta keep an eye out for boats, though. Man, Black went bold here. Picked the middle. Tough place to be. Now, if you're a tourist, you probably want to consider starting to, as soon as you get closer, starting to boat around because you don't want to get the 2v1 scenario over here. But he is occupied. Yeah, he is doing that. He is occupied with purple. Red is a threat, though. I mean, you give it to about 30%, but we probably need to start considering fighting red. Which the black team is doing. Peaceful's on it. Good. Nice. Red is definitely the threat here. Let's donate to Peaceful, see if we can get him to fight Jason. Scion's on it. Peaceful's on it. Yeah, this is kind of the 1-2 punch, the only real people available. I mean, guess who's back? Could probably fight over here as well. This is an unfortunate fight that's drawing a lot of our fight away. I'm surprised he's not looking... No, guys, you gotta fight. I don't know. These two, I guess, kind of have enough, but it's tough. It's a tough position to know who to fight. I don't super agree with our team fighting up there, but, you know, the choice has been made. Might work out. If we get the Fulson, it's worth it. If we don't, if the Fulson goes against us, it wasn't. All right, black has committed to fighting red. Blue is also involved. Yeah, this is going to come down to who gets the full scent here. Oh, there's the full scent, but then purple goes into us. So does black. Black makes sense because that's basically like free land over there. Taking me out would probably also be a decent move because Tourist is occupied. Peaceful probably wants to start slowing down on attacking red. Ooh, especially as Tourist is fighting Bosnian. This is a time to say goodbye to fighting red and help fight down this. I like this move by Tourist. I don't know who Tourist is. I think it's a hidden identity. He's wearing a mask. Who could it possibly be? That Clark Kent? No, that couldn't. Superman couldn't be Clark Kent. Clark Kent wears glasses. Purple's playing a great game as well. Maybe he's a tourist? Yeah, maybe. But purple going into us is really devastating. Because he only has 21%, so not a lot of people are looking at him, despite the fact that he has the crown. And the black team's not going to have a lot of allies to fighting purple, so I don't know about the full-fledged to fight on white. We'll see about this one, though. Just passing through. Just passing through. Trix is making a good run for himself. There's a full send. Ooh, good position for Trix. He wants to avoid borders with purple, and I bet you he's going to attack Burns. I think it's going to come down to these two. Corgi, tell your team to lock in, brother. Lock in, boys. Lock in. Tricolor's Tricks. Oh, I thought it was. Don't, you know, at me when it's just like tries and tricks. No, he's not on the black team. I was saying he was on this team. White team's winning this? No, we crushed. We dead. We dead already. We just haven't had the funeral yet, you know? Like, we died a while ago, but due to, like, the cost of, like, burying and limited availability of graves, it's going to take a little bit for us to actually be buried. All right, so the remnants of the black team, the remnants of the purple team. Looks like everyone's going to have to fight against purple. I'm in. Don't worry, boys, I'm in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Yeah, that's fair. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I mean, he has 44%. You need the black team to fight back, too. I mean, they're sitting on max interest. Peaceful, bud. Not super worth it to fight black at this point, but you know, nice try. You probably want to deal with the guys who got 50% of the board. Dang, man, not too many of our team games have decided in the 11-minute mark. But I think we can rightfully say that this one has been decided because Tricolor does have similar amount of troops, but nowhere near the pixel count, so we can't maintain this fight. Yeah, this is a GG here, and we'll go to the bathroom before we start our open front. Okay, let's go ahead and get going with some open front. Let's go ahead and create a lobby. I'm honored to be called Tricks. Oh, so there's someone named Tricolor in here. Alrighty, this is game code is in chat. Let's do Faroe Islands. And we'll do teams. We'll see how many people we get for teams. I'm bad at open front. Hey, no worries, brother. No one's expecting like the GOAT. No one's expecting anyone to be like amazing at the game. All right, let's see if we can get one more person in here. Not joining this one. What? Disappointment. I'd rather have a good fight than an easy one. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's load in. Even teams. We rarely get those. Good luck, everyone. What team am I on? Blue. Blue's got nice leeway over here. What is this? This is open front. Good, we got another person in over here. That's very helpful. All right, who are my teammates we got dead? That's a bot! Oh, no. That's really bad for us. I thought that was a player. Otherwise, I would have gone there. All right, we'll kind of work our way up. Is this a player? That's another bot? Shoot, dude. I'm really leaning towards disabling nation bots after this. That sucks. Two of our like biggest players, our best positioned players, are bots. Let's try and start getting a move on it. Do we have enough for another city? We do. Let's get over here. I think we're going to prioritize fighting on this section over here to get this stuff. Kind of start suffocating our own bot. That was our teammate who cut us off, or our bot teammate. That's unfortunate. Yep, there goes bot. Give myself my own little fort here. There we go. Let's get one of these in here. And another city. Too close was that city. You have killed everybody. Oh my gosh. You killed that bot. Bosnian's over here going to crush this guy. Is there anyone else on the blue team, or is that it? Jason's down here. Okay, that was Agent Cat too. Red team really bunched themselves in. Here, let's get a defense. Burns. Okay, just a full sin on me. Hurtful. Sneak attack. That went pretty well. Oh, that's a full send. Hold on. Give me all this. Well, that worked out very well for us. I got a warship finally. Good call. All right, we are now in second place. How do we compare? 18 and 11. We have less cities than he does. We have 15 ports. How many do you have? 11. So we have that going for us. Green is definitely a big threat here for sure. I am dead now. What should I do? Enjoy the game. Enjoy the show, buckaroo. That's what you should do. Are you playing teams? Yes, we are on teams. You can see that we're the same colors. We are on teams. What do the big circles around the cities? Oh, that means that they're protected. Good call, Bosnia, taking out dead before I could jump in. Well, red team, yellow team, time for us to ally, huh? Music has stopped. Hold on. Sorry about that. It always stops when I'm like in the most heated moment of this game. Bombs. Oh my god, the double hurts. 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 Oh my god, the double hurts Okay. Rude. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be destroyed. I get it. I don't got anything left. Okay. Thank God my teammate helped with that. Is anyone going to do anything with that, or are you just going to let... Red team, you're going to come up anytime soon? There they are. They're coming up. Okay. I got to withdraw and, like, lick my wounds over here. Yep, goodbye. That sucks. I'm the crown, but like in such a weakened state. I mean, you've got 14 cities, you've got 12. This is the disaster down here. Like whoever has that is just like winning it. We will count this at the you know what? We'll just let this one run. I just got sent back to the Stone Age, dude. Same. Atom bomb inbound. What are you gonna bomb? What are you trying to bomb here? All right. Let's try and start beefing up defenses a little bit more. You missed the city. No. You silly goose, you missed the city. That's rough. Atom bomb useless. That's rough. Unfortunately, what's even rougher is my teammate atom bombing me. Dang it. I really didn't think I had enough over here for you to value this. Corgi, how do you find music like this? It's just free playlists. On YouTube. How many bomb launchers did you build? 2. No, that was you. You built 8. What does the XP mean? Oh, stream XP? Nothing. It's like, whose line is it anyways? The points don't matter, they're made up, yada, yada, yada. Ah, red's up here. That's exciting. Bosnia somehow still has 20. That's this thing over here. Oh, Anon's left? He could still be a valuable part to his team. Cheese pizza surprises me that you're still alive. Corgi, open front or territorial? Territorial. Both have good parts and bad parts. Territorial just has captured my heart. Open front all day. Welcome, Luhansk. A wild Luhansk has appeared. Does this game end in 7 minutes? It does. Oh, dang it. I thought I had more money. Misplay. Misplay. Oh, you get your bomb off, though. No, my bomb goes in. Oh, huge. Yeah, Red, you gonna help? You gonna do anything? Have you been just nerfed into the ground? Red, you have an economy to fight back with, surely. I did not know that bombs now work off pathing of the way they path. I hate this game. It changes how things work every 2 seconds. I swear this is going to be like the last time I ever played, because I was promised that like it's not going to change anymore. And now here are SAM sites attacking over the path. This game can't decide how it wants to play, and it's so frustrating. Yeah, I'm done with this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not playing Open Front anymore. They specifically promised me they're not gonna change anymore, and I was like, I'll come back to the game when it doesn't change anymore. They said that this is the last time it's gonna change, and here the way SAM sites work have changed once again. I'm so done with the way this game works, man. It's so frustrating. Just keep the way the game works for like consistent, good or bad. I don't care. Just stop changing it. All right, well, that's going to do it for today, boys. Hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see everybody Monday.